Splatheads, and welcome to our very first episode of SPLAT CHATS.
Welcome to SPLAT Chats.
And here I have my co-host, the wonderful, beautiful Christine. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing, Adam?
I'm great. I'm excited to be here. So today we have some very special guests. You might know them from such shows as iCarly, Pair of Kings. You may have heard their music, or you may have called them Bae on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ochoa Boyz. I had to throw that one in there.
That is the best introduction you can give someone. You may have called him Bae on Instagram.
Well, I saw you called Ricky
Yes, he's my Bae.
Bae, yeah. And I'm wondering, what Bae? Like, that's the new thing.
I had to get some research done, and I looked Bae up, and I don't. It's actually the real term is ugly or something like that, like really weird term. But then they say it even says in it. It says people think Bae is a short term for baby, or like you're my baby, but it's really you're ugly.
Really?
It's really
These are my babies. This is my baby.
But
It's
the term
our
is
bros are everything.
before anyone else, I heard.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You're ruining it for me. No, it's not. Bros are everything, right, Bob?
Yeah.
He's my bae.
Well, that's a lot more beautiful than, oh, it means you're ugly. Like, so many people are...
I'm not sure if it's ugly, but it's like a very like mean term. So
What?
that's what I heard. That's it. I knew it. It was poop. It was poop. I knew it was poop.
What?
Funny thing is,
Yes.
I'm, you know how you said you saw me on Instagram.
Yeah.
I was only bae for that day because he was getting something, so we were
Yes.
going.
Oh,
It was
that's funny.
7-Eleven.
It was 7-Eleven free Slurpee. But here's the backstory to that day. We went. I asked him. This isn't my fault because I asked him before, and then he's done what he was doing. He drives me over there, and it's over. The free Slurpee thing was over. They ended it like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
And
yeah, let's go.
I was like,
in the
let's
car.
go. I was like, bro, come on, let's just go buy one. You know, they were nice people. Let's just give them business. So, and then they had a Mountain Dew Slurpee, and that was it. That was just like, we're getting.
So that's how you're like, Bae, come on. You're a Bae.
Come on, babe.
I need Slurpee, Bae.
You're the only one here right now, bae, with a car, bae.
Yeah.
Bro,
And
you're my
money.
bae.
No.
Out of all the bros today, you're my bae. You're my
But
bae.
the real story is yes, he
I was
posted
getting-
after he already buys it because
It
then
was-
Rick's like,
it was the
oh.
post effect.
So apparently, you know, when I buy him stuff and take him places, you know, he's gonna tweet me and Instagram me.
Yeah, he actually got 1,000 followers that day.
Wow.
No, he didn't.
No.
I need to be your bae next
You're just trying to sugar.
I know what we're doing after. We're going to get Slurpee.
Well, I was wondering, I mean, I guess it makes sense it's before anyone else because I hear or I see girls saying like, you are bae, and it's like, you're forgetting to say you are a bae?
Or the.
I'm looking.
Yeah, you are the
Wait,
bae.
you are the. No, never mind.
Because it sounds like they're sheep.
Or you're such a bae.
Or wait, you are bae. Oh no, because if you say you are before anyone else, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
it just
I mean,
sounds weird. You
Oh,
are
yeah.
bae.
Well, when I first read it, I'm like, you are like that's what it sounds like to me. Bae. Like what does that mean?
You are bae.
This is a new generation of people can't spell, you know?
I originally, when the first time I saw it, I thought they were missing like the B.
Yeah, I just
You know, and plus, you know, I get that text to me all the time.
And then I was like,
Just-
wait, 45
He got
people.
that.
45 people without the word B. Okay.
yeah. It's like Apple's autocorrect. Whoever is in charge of that went seriously wrong.
Did you hear they just added bae to the dictionary?
Did they?
No, just kidding.
You're about to tell me there isn't
It's gonna be cool though.
in the dictionary.
Just like selfie. It's gonna be. What was the other word? Selfie and what was?
I'm still trying to look this up. What?
Swag.
Someone made it.
Oh,
Swag,
swag.
right?
Swag.
Swag.
Oh, swag.
Swag made it.
No,
dictionary,
was
I
it?
think. Was it?
Selfie and no.
Selfie.
Oh no. Oh yeah, it is selfie. Never mind.
Selfie is finally Webster is acknowledged.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
That dang Webster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, Webster's kind of it's lost.
Which reminds me, let's take a selfie.
Yeah.
Ready?
I'm on Safari. Don't
No,
worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry. The power of
He's
editing.
looking up
I'm
bae
looking
right
up
now.
bae.
You're
I
looking
want to
up
figure
bae.
out what this
We want to
means.
figure this. Now, how often are you guys called bae? I mean,
Oh, I get it.
No, they get it all the
You-
time.
I've never
get-
seen it before.
you've never seen.
I actually don't know
He's
what
the one
you're.
that's
I'm
like,
actually
what
don't know.
is bae?
I actually don't know what you're
I
talking
still
about.
don't understand what you're saying. You're saying B-A-Y? Like, I go to the Bay all the time.
was good.
I was just like, poor Robert. He's like, no one's called me Bay.
Yeah,
Like, what's the deal?
Bobby's like, well, that's funny. We were just in the Bay Area.
Yeah. Well, you know, I was hoping someone would call me Bay, but it hasn't caught on yet for me. As much as I try, I'm like, hey, call me Bay.
It's okay.
Everyone.
Your splat hair is Bay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I kept seeing that they were getting called Bay, so I actually made a couple fake accounts, and then I just tweeted myself saying, "Hey Bay, I love you. Here's my number," but really, I'm just giving him my number. But he needs to know that part.
Well, you know, this is going online, so all the dirty secrets are out.
What's one of the fake accounts? Raymond
Ochoa 12.
I don't know. All I know
It's
is
my real account.
That's your real account.
But you know, killer. Then there's one that says I love Raymond Ochoa. He is so hot.
That's
a
your
fake
account?
account. And then the other one is Raymond Ochoa is my bae.
Yeah, you're a dream.
Wait, is he telling the truth?
No, this
he's
is
kidding.
No, I
just wanted to find out.
What?
We're good. We got him.
We got him.
Yeah. No.
You're a really good person to fool.
I know, exactly. Like I said, you could have said gullible's not in the dictionary. I probably
See, he's
would've
good
believed
looking.
you.
He's good looking.
Is he a man?
You're gonna believe that, right?
Guys, you see what's going on?
Rude.
He wants a Slurpee.
I get it. You.
Splat Chats is brought to you proudly by Splat Hair Color.
Splat. Put it on your head.
So you are all encompassing together. You are the Ochoa Boyz.
Yes.
Yes.
We do create that.
We have
With
you
the
know,
We
it's
are the boys.
well, it's the
We're
Ochoa Boy. I'm the lead singer. They're my backup dancers.
Is this true? I'm just gonna believe everything he tells me for the rest of the interview.
We're leading towards that direction.
Oh, okay. Because he's getting.
We're leading
No,
towards the one direction.
honestly, we're all ranked the same because we do have each. I wouldn't say a certain quality that helps the group. Is that what you would say?
Well, I don't know what yours is.
Well, I don't know.
Wow. See, I'm not even. You know, I should have 5,000 fun.
I just put the splat in his hair backstage. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Anything else.
He's the hairdresser.
He's the hairdresser. He's the. I don't know. That's fake. He's just
I'm
the.
lighting.
He's the lyric dude that just is.
That's what
provides
I-
everything.
Yeah.
He makes the music videos.
Lighting. He
Let's
lights
just
the stage
say
for us.
business,
This guy.
mess around. That's how it works.
Yeah.
We mess around
I
when he
might
does
be
the
able to see
business.
that.
He's the creative one. He's the
Sexy.
Brain.
He's the no.
You just said that just to get a joke out of it.
Raymond's the show killer. Show
Showkeeper? Yes.
He's the show killer.
Yeah, he kills it. He kills it.
You know, when you see him, like, it's impressive to see, like, him keeping up with us and, like, you know, I mean, I'm 22 and he's, how old are you? Just kidding.
Dude, keep on going.
He's 13. He's 13. You like the
Keep
compliments?
on going, bro. This is
No, he's
nice.
13, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know, to see
12.
the different age demographics
12.
and working with.
I was gonna say, like,
He's almost 13.
do you have plans, Raymond, to become like a producer or like a talent manager? Because
You know, we are all actors, as you probably know. So
Yeah.
I already have like if the Ochoa Boyz, like if I just want to break out and if they're not providing what I need, I'm gonna break out and just, I already got my other career going on. I'm an actor.
yeah.
Raymond,
So,
no one's listening to you, right?
You know what?
Oh.
I just want to say this video right here is actually going to go viral because this is the first video that this is the first Splat interview and also the last Ochoa Boyz interview.
This is the first
The
step.
one that broke the back.
This is the first step to breaking up.
This is how brother groups break up.
I love you guys. Peace out.
Yeah. Well, there goes Raymond.
I miss you guys. Ochoa Boyz forever.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say because you guys are here because of Raymond. I actually orchestrated this whole interview because Raymond emailed me. He handled all the back and forth. And I was gonna say, like, this kid, you're 13,
12.
12. Wow. Okay. So like you're way
Hey,
ahead.
don't go aging me now. I
I was playing into
Whoa, 13.
Whoa, dude. 13.
Someone-
Hey, that's okay when
I
you're
just,
younger.
I just turned a teen, bro. Don't be aging me now.
Whoa. Someone
get him a wheelchair.
I'm still 12.
Somebody get him a wheelchair.
Right now it's gonna be 13, and next year it's gonna be 54.
Yeah.
Don't age me, man.
lying about your ages.
No, to be for, I mean, other than our dad managing us, he does a lot of stuff. But Raymond, you know, when he wants us to promote something and he really likes it, and we all like the product. Raymond's a PR man. He gets gets on the email and uses his choice of words and.
Yeah, I was like literally like, no way, I've got to be talking like, I was talking to you the whole time.
No, I can show you the email. Do you
No,
want to see the email? It was really
I've got to be talking to you know, you
Hey,
guys'
Dad, you really
dad.
fooled him, man.
I know, I'm talking to a 12-year-old kid, and he's like, yep, for sure we'll be there. Yep, let me make sure the boys can make it.
You remember when when he said the word extravaganza?
Now, this is
Oh, so
how
you
it
can
goes.
figure out how to
spell extra.
No, this is how it goes. When I need like help on like what's a good word so they don't believe they think I'm smart. Hey Rick, hey come on Rick.
Hold on. No, let's get for real. You know how the emails take about 3 days to get to him because he writes something and then we autocorrect it.
Oh, really?
Because he's the one spelling day over here. Like, dude, that's not language.
There's a B in
Yeah,
there.
I text like I email people and like I was emailing you and I was like, wait, do I have to sound professional or can I talk like how I would text? Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? But,
Yeah.
hello, Adam. How are you doing today?
Well, that's the thing. I don't want anyone to ever take me too seriously. I mean, I got blue hair. You know what I mean? Like on my business cards, I have my Instagram account. And
Don't forget the green shirt.
And the green shirt, yeah.
Dude.
Well, that's so I can green screen it out and put like a unicorn.
Oh,
And the
that's
clap.
genius!
No.
You can have like a 3D.
Superhero.
You can have like a 3D
Right.
horse coming out your
Yeah.
stomach or something.
Yeah, this interview is going to take a whole different direction. We're going to be like surreal, you know.
He's gonna see us all dressed out, and
movie.
it's gonna cut to him. He's gonna be dressed like a king. Like
Yeah.
that's so.
By
awesome.
the end of the video, the last question we have to ask is, did that go the way you planned it? That's it.
That
Did go the way you
escalated
thought?
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that escalated quick.
Yeah.
Well,
That
because
should be our tagline.
since you are like wearing a green shirt, I'm gonna just so it's easier for you. I'm just gonna do this.
Oh, thank you,
I'm gonna do
thank
this
you,
so,
yes.
so that way you have the green shirt effect, or you're just sitting on the floor.
No, we gotta say we're
digging.
digging the blue chalk in the hair because if you know the Ochoa Boys, the one thing about us is we love colors, and now we're excited to have them because we're all
Dude,
probably
I'm
gonna
an
show up
Ochoa
with all
boy and I
different
didn't even
colors.
know
and
that.
Yeah, it's a great addition. Oh, I was gonna ask it now. I mean, more on camera. It's gonna make me sound weird, but when you have like the splat hair chalk thing,
Yeah.
do you use the whole thing for one, or is it
Oh,
just like a little bit?
depends on. I mean, like if you have really long hair, I guess. No, actually, I mean,
Like
I
you
would
use
say.
one whole thing, or you just
No.
use like a little bit?
Littlest, tiniest bit. You can't even tell it's
Yeah.
missing.
When you because I have a couple bottles. I got a couple things. One of them it comes with a little circle pad, and the other one is like a little
Yeah.
finger thing. Do you
Yeah.
like grab it and then you like is you just like
Well, I did mine in the chalk, and then I brushed it on because I have such short hair. But when I had long hair, I actually had my finger on the compact with the little foamy thing on it, and just like that. You know what I mean?
it's not like you don't have to wet the thing.
No, yeah. You just want to spray down.
Oh no.
You have so much, like it looks like completely blue. Like how long did it take you?
Like this is like 5 minutes. Just there you go.
One day I'm just gonna walk into an Ochoa Boyz concert. It's just like one half's gonna be purple, one half's orange,
I'm gonna get my
yellow,
logo on
red.
my head, so.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
totally should. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how
I
you're
mean,
gonna draw it on yourself though.
the possibilities are endless with
You know,
split.
I've always wanted.
And the little series,
yeah.
I can totally picture
It's a little, you
So
know.
serious, I'm literally gonna walk into a show with red hair. Like it's not gonna be all red, but it's like you know how people like have like black hair and they have like the blonde.
Right,
Well,
right,
it's gonna
right.
be instead of blonde, it's gonna be like red.
Oh, I look forward to seeing
You
that.
are creative.
You better tag me on Instagram and feel free to call me a bae if you want. No.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No,
So
I
you
didn't.
gotta tag me on Instagram when you do that, and if you want to call me a bae, it's completely up to you. Is that weird? I don't know.
Hey babe, we're not that close.
Oh, okay. You can call her
Not
bae
yet, anyway.
if you want. Right.
That's fun.
So the Ochoa Boyz. Now, you guys do a lot of touring, right? Where was the last place you guys were at?
Do you mean like out of say like New York? Is that what you kind of mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out doing your
For a show or just like I mean because like we
Yeah.
we also travel like for promotional stuff.
I'm pretty
too.
sure he was talking about shows.
shows during. What's up with the Ochoa Boyz? Like, any updates?
What were we last? Well, I mean, we were in the Bay Area and then
We have an
Bay
upcoming show.
Area.
yeah.
No,
I'm done. It's over. I
No,
said it.
hey, Adam, you're
Yeah.
talking to the wrong person. You're supposed to point to him.
Yeah, the Bay Area.
There you go.
The Bay Area.
Yeah.
You're in the Bay Area,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the Bay Area.
Now I gotta worry about which bay I gotta write too.
Gosh. Hey guys, we have a performance. It's for Scat TV at the BAE area.
Before anyone else.
Before anyone else.
It was for we were there. Sorry, for the premiere of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and it was for our.
We all went together as the group, so that was cool.
It was actually for one of Ryan's co-stars, Doc Shaw. He's actually in the movie. He plays Ash. Amazing job. And he actually couldn't make it to the premiere, so we actually asked Ryan to go in replace of him.
Oh wow!
So the movie was awesome. He was great. Everyone was great. Then we went to, but it was cool though. We got to go like as a group. It was like the first time going like to like an event like not a performance like as like brothers. I mean, well, we've been.
No.
Yeah,
as a premiere probably is.
Yeah, I guess.
Additional support for Splat Chats is brought to you by Make It Straight. Get perfectly straight hair, formaldehyde-free, and one easy application. Best part, it lasts up to 20 shampoos. Click the link below to see a quick tutorial on how this amazing product works. And now, back to Splat Chats.
Who decided we were going to be the Ochoa Boyz? Like, who was like, I have a good idea, and we're going to be...
Well, actually, the very first audition we ever did was, we were the Ochoa brothers. And we were like, well...
When I was auditioning them three to be in my group.
we had to sign contracts, and what it was I was the lead, and
the contract I gave you.
He agreed because I'm such a amazing performer.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
whatever we can do to get this kid on, we're gonna put him in. He's the lead.
Then they realized that wait, this kid's too young. He's gonna need a babysitter. So we need a guardian and adult. So they made me the lead singer. And then I just developed.
And me, when I saw the potential of these guys, I was like, I gotta ride some coattails here. I'm jumping on.
and then what really happened was I showed them how to rap and how to dance.
No, you're not believing this.
That wasn't
Sorry.
fun.
No, my suspension of disbelief has been lifted.
And
His
then,
spell is not cast over me anymore.
and then we woke up.
I see.
No, for real, Ryan, being on a Disney show, if you see most of these Disney stars, they normally are somehow affiliated with music. So, they always ask Ryan if he was going to do music or not, and he's like, well, I don't really sing, but, I like to rap and do dance music. So we sat there, we're like, hey, let's do genre, and actually our dad produces some of our music too. And he actually sat down and was like, hey, well, let's do this, whatever, and then one day we just put it all together, and we're just like, well, let's do it as a brother group, do something together, and next thing you know, we just started over performing. We found out that we could write music. We found out, different
Hey, I
stuff.
can do this.
Well, guys, we haven't even answered a question yet. She said, how did it come to be Ochoa?
Oh, that's what I was going to say that, and then I was going to...
Sure you were.
Well, it still is. It's degenerate.
You were forming. He was forming. Go ahead.
It was forming.
It was forming into the question.
It's called Ramble.
Well, we thought about having an actual group name too, but then we're just like with the whole acting and stuff. People, especially Ryan, Disney, they'd be like, wait, Ryan. I mean, you see that number. It's like you have someone like Ross Lynch, like he's in there, but then he's also in R5, and it's like, it's a group name, but instead, his name's Ryan Ochoa, so it's like Ochoa, you catch on to it easily, and we're brothers.
And
we
the
are
really
brothers.
deciding factors were like Raymond Ochoa, and everybody knows Raymond Ochoa. So to make this group big, we need to keep the Ochoa name in
We're
there.
gonna keep the Ochoa.
So
He's basically...
How are we gonna keep the Ochoa name with
He's
the four
basically
Ochoa
taking
brothers?
me and putting it in.
Let me tell you, he was not too happy about replacing Raymond with Boyz, but
Yeah.
it was Raymond Ochoa and his three guys.
Yeah.
And now it's Ochoa.
It was Ochoa men, and then we had Raymond.
Was it
2.5 men, it was 3.5.
I remember seeing Raymond. He's like, wait, how about the Ochoa experience featuring Raymond Ochoa?
Yeah.
Like, right?
No.
Oh,
The
yeah,
real thing was Raymond Ochoa featuring his three brothers who mean nothing to him, and they're horrible, and that was the name.
What?
But the producer's like, yo, we can't fit that on a CD.
Hey,
cover.
right.
Yeah,
Then it'd be like-
and then I asked my producer, he's like,
My producer.
I asked him, I was like, dude, I love this name because it fits you and it fits the whole group, but I don't think when you write it on a CD cover, it's
too long, it doesn't
No,
make
that's
sense.
very big of you, and I respect that. He took the higher road. He's
Yeah.
like, what's gonna be right for the group, guys?
And I was
I'm going back
like,
to the-
Raymond, sometimes you don't have to think about yourself only. Sometimes you have to think about others, and that's that's why I'm just like kind of like whatever. It's your toy.
And you gotta get that idea, Pat. If you tweak a little, I like the Ochoa experience. Like you experiencing that sounds pretty cool. Like nice group name, something like.
It's my experience.
So don't be surprised.
Yeah, 10%, guys. That's okay.
Never mind.
Yeah. Forget it. I didn't like it that much. 10%.
Hey, I mean, 0.2%, we're good with that. But anything higher,
Well, people will talk to my people, you know.
Gotta figure it out.
well, experience. Just so you don't get 9%, we're gonna do Ochoa experiences.
Oh, okay.
And you have no credit. What you gonna do?
Or the Ochoa Boyz
Why
experience.
isn't this kid managing? This kid plays hardball.
No, I'm PR.
Yeah, right. So,
What was I gonna say? Oh, about the music thing, about like starting the group.
Nobody cares.
I don't care. That's why I asked.
Never mind.
That's a good
So it's not just me that you care.
So you want to talk to her? I'll just go and sit and talk to her, and then just we'll have like a little private conversation. What was I gonna?
I
don't
told
even
you
remember.
to get to be called Bay. So eventually in this interview.
What was I?
Don't worry, Ben. It's all good.
That was generated, formed.
Yeah. Well, kind of. Oh, yeah. Because I was already like well, we all were. We were already acting by ourselves, so it's like we didn't. When they came to me like doing music, like I didn't really like. I was already acting on a show like by myself. I was like I wanted to do something with them, so. You took mine. I was gonna do that earlier when you were just talking.
But I love, you know why you didn't? Because you were so intrigued when I was saying.
Yeah. That's true.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you guys were brothers.
Really?
It's pretty.
Do we look like we get along, or do we look like?
Well, no, you guys do look like you get along, but I mean, I am the middle of 5 kids, and I've got 3 brothers, so I know how brothers can be. Now, you guys work together, so you're family. What is it like to work with, all being brothers? Do you guys fight ever?
Well, I mean,
After
that just
interviews
comes.
like this.
After this is where it all comes out, where it's just like Raymond wants to be his lead, so that's where it's just like.
We already know it's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter.
I mean, I've took a deep thought into it, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to lose them. They are family still. Like, you do deserve to be the lead, but they're so family.
It was all going good until he had to throw the just nonsense in.
Splat Chats is proudly brought to you by Splat Hair Color. Bold color in a box.
But I love these guys, and we always fight. But
Okay.
I mean, what
out
family,
to
what family
the end.
doesn't fight? But I mean, no matter what, it's like.
I mean, this is real talk here. Like, is there ever like, no, I don't want that verse like that on this song, or no, I want it this way, I wanted that. You know what? Forget it. And you guys storm out of the room, slam doors, and then of course you come.
Rick writes the stuff. I finalize everything. So
know,
what I write is what's going in the song.
Ricky's the one that, because we don't want to tick him off.
So
honestly,
Or they're gonna be doing music with the Teletubbies.
That's a big joke that goes around the family. I'm gonna be part of the Teletubby crew.
Or
the next Teletubby, the next
Barney's
Barney.
okay.
Well,
The next Eminem.
I don't know if it's me, but I feel like we're doing.
You know what? I can be a great Teletubby. I can make it rap and Teletubbies. Teletubbies.
Yeah, they need a.
Tinky Winky.
We'll put you in a suit. They need an orange one or something.
Lala.
Well, dance songs are always, I mean, not like dance music, but like where you're rappers and you're telling the audience to do a dance, like do the Teletubby, I mean, if you feel that strongly
And
about
do
it.
the Teletubby.
Hey, that's funny that you say that. We've talked. I mean, the biggest songs right now. Like, when you think of our kind of idolize in our music is like LMFAO and everybody or do the shuffle and all that stuff or
Right.
What's his name, Psy, Gangnam Style, all those dances. So we actually have thought about doing a song, something that would trend like that, especially since we do dance music. So
Like what did the Fox say?
exactly.
What did the Ochoa Boyz say? I think it's a good one.
Ooh, that's good.
See?
You guys are getting $1 million ideas.
Hold on
in
one
this
second.
interview.
Yeah, we need to be recording.
Yeah.
She said,
Can we get a copy of this?
Hey guys, I'm already recording it.
10%. 100%, it's all yours.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Percentages are in this again.
And here comes the money.
So you guys do fight once in a while, but from what I can tell, you're...
Oh yeah. So I was gonna say, yeah. So he's like straight up the writer. The only we don't really have any creative differences when it comes to like making music or writing. Like we know he's like the best. Like he is like the one. Like so me and him too. But I'll like try. Like I want to write a song, but it's like
It's impossible for him.
Oh my gosh.
I'll
I'll write and I'll have ideas, but I don't know I don't know until I get with him and then he's like, okay, what about this? And then he starts writing stuff like, oh my god, that's genius. And then I'll throw an idea. I just feel we need him to help us.
I mean, and honestly, it's the best when they are sometimes hey, go work on stuff, because me, not only do I write the music, but I also right now, for instance, it's been our relaxed summer. I mean, we're getting ready for another show, but we just launched a lyric video, and not only that, I'm a college student too, so I do computer animation, so I did one of our lyric videos, and I'm doing another one right now, so that's a lot of time, my mind was just focused on this, doing effects and all that stuff, so I do that too, so doing that, then jumping into music, it's good to clear my mind, but it's so much for me to think about, I new ideas, so, everybody has ideas, so hey, yeah, come in there, give me that, and then I'll go in there and fix stuff up or whatever.
And that's what I was gonna say. Well, when it comes to making judgments about a group, it's always a little different. We don't say he's the sexiest in the group. We don't say something like that. We say there's only 3/4 of the Ochoa Boyz that are sexy. So you leave it at that. You leave it at that, and you do a look around. You go look around, and that's it. You don't know.
He just verbatim
Because that's how many times we say it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
But then the
Well, that's
truth
good.
is, Raymond Ochoa.
There's only 3/4 of the Ochoa Boyz who know how to rap.
And then it's that awkward eye look. Who is it? You know what I mean? But
Who's the one doesn't know how to rap?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are very nice to each other as brothers.
Thank you, Adam. I am so nice to hear that you feel that way.
Oh, no problem. I mean, I can see it.
I think this
You guys-
answers all of the questions, and all of the bagging that we do on each other. All we listen to is our own music, so you know that. It's we know.
If I was ever on baggage, my smallest piece of baggage is I only listen to Ochoa Boyz music.
Ooh.
Have you seen that show?
Have you ever seen that show?
No.
Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer. He has a show named Baggage, and it's this dating show. It's they either bring a guy or a girl,
Oh, I've heard
and then it's 3 dudes or 3 chicks come in, and they have a small bag, a medium bag, and a large bag, and it consists
Suitcase.
of suitcases, but it's called their baggage. So when you open the bag, it's a piece of baggage, something that's
A turnoff.
a turnoff. It's a turnoff. So Ryan has a lot of turnoffs. So he can have extra large baggage.
He's I'm not gonna be on the show for 2 years, I gotta figure out which one I want to do.
So if Raymond was on the show, the first one would be, I think very highly of myself.
Hey, which woman doesn't? Every woman does. We'd be a perfect match.
You're not a woman, right?
Exactly, you're not a woman.
Well, no, I think what he's saying
Are you telling us
is he's
something?
confident and women like confidence, right?
Adam, that's exactly what I was saying.
That's what I'm here for.
That was it,
Why don't you just go sit with Adam and why are you brother with him?
Hey,
You guys are just connected.
You want to do the
You can be
Adam
Adam and
and Eric
Raymond
show
experience.
Yeah,
I see a future.
yeah, Adam and Raymond experience.
Hey,
You want to be the
what
lead
can
artist?
you do?
I think it would be
Dancer, singer.
the Adam Experience featuring Raymond Ochoa. Again.
Oh.
I would give you that.
He's out.
You have the creative. Well, I mean, what's better?
10%?
Is it the Raymond
Is it
Experience?
10% in your group?
You're right. You're right.
You
It
know
is
what?
the Raymond
You
Experience
know what?
featuring
I
Adam.
was gonna give you the
Costa.
privilege to even be
I'm
next to
sorry.
my name,
Hollywood.
but now I'm just Raymond Ochoa and that guy. That
This industry will eat you up and spit you out.
Yeah.
guy. So when you're cocky like that,
Raymond, if I were you, I'd start riding his coattails right now. Dude.
and when he can see he works at Macon and Splat, I'm riding his coattails.
That's true. He's like, hold on, guys, I have to stop no more rehearsal. I'm emailing Adam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so you know, Splat Chats is brought to you by Splat Hair Color.
You have boring hair. We are not impressed. Fix it with Splat Color Gel. There. That's better. 5 shades of awesome. SplatHairColor.com.
Okay. after today, everything changed. I was gonna be, hey, babe, I need some more.
I got you, Ray.
Seriously, from now on, I'm no longer emailing you like all professional. it's gonna be, yo, Adam, what are you doing? Hey, I need some more product, bro.
Or it's gonna be, hey, babe, you know what time it is. Oh, I got a better one. Hey, babe, you know I'm emailing.
Any new colors? Question mark.
Yeah. Yes, some hard things. Any new colors?
Hey, babe, think it's red.
So, Bay, I was thinking all the limited edition.
Yeah.
2 words, running low.
That's in the subject line. Just running low.
Yeah, running low.
Signed, Bay.
No, it's just gonna be running low, and you know what it means.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I don't want to keep going.
No. I just figured we should mention, you just, well, I don't know if you just finished, but I just saw the trailer to Mostly Ghostly.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Well, you just
Have you
said you
met
saw it,
my
obviously.
cool friends?
Yeah. Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Mostly Ghostly.
God,
Have
I
you
don't.
met my goof?
I am so tired of that trailer. I don't know how.
Has he been playing on
This
stuff?
guy is like so into himself. He literally is.
Watch me.
and-
Right here.
oh my
Watch
God.
This is Ray.
Then
He does.
our younger sister is like fascinated with like Halloween stuff, so she's like, oh, play it again. Ryan's like, oh yeah, okay, I'll play it again.
Yeah,
He's all
that's
excited.
him. That's him. He's like, oh no, Destiny asked. Dude, come on, you know it's you, bro. You want.
Dude, guys, I promise you right now.
Destiny said, Ryan, can you please play Mostly Ghostly? Have you met my girlfriend trailer? That's how it goes on, right?
That's what that exactly. She comes up to you. She's like, right. She's like, right.
Scary guy.
Get you on your TV, your room. That's what she said. She wants me to play the Mostly Ghostly trailer in my room.
That's
And
your
yet
sister.
the worst decision we made.
How old is she?
2. Almost 3.
Wait, I need to hear about the worst decision.
Worst decision we made was putting YouTube in the downstairs because now he can just look up that trailer any day and it's just. I'm gonna be like,
Oh my gosh, I promise.
I promise I've only watched it 100 times.
I don't blame you.
My little sister loves it. Obviously she comes to me because she knows it's me.
Dude, you don't know how like conceited this guy is. So,
When you gotta watch him, you gotta learn from him. You know what I mean? You watch him in video, you're like,
I mean,
you know what?
that's- you
I
know
like
what?
that.
Hold on, did he just say this guy's so conceited, dude?
Thank you for backing me up.
After this interview, people are gonna be like thinking it's you.
After this interview, you just lost 5,000 followers.
Hey, 5,000
Twitter,
people.
make sure that didn't
unfriend
happen.
Raymond
No,
right now.
honestly though, it's cool too.
Guys, I was
in
ju-
Ryan's movie, we actually got a song in there too for the.
Oh, really?
That's
I
yeah.
was just at 11.5 thousand followers and now I'm at 2.5.
Dang,
How did
how do you like that?
Thanks, Adam.
Hey,
Thanks, Adam.
The song,
catches up, man.
the song that we have is called Scare Zone. We released it to the public, but nobody's heard the song yet. and
It's our favorite.
Ooh.
It's so
It's
good.
awesome.
And your his inspiration with LMFAO and Eminem,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, you're good.
And Beastie Boys.
Well, Eminem is
Beastie
my
Boys.
main squeeze. So
He's-
She's
my
your
favorite song.
babe.
He's your
He is my
favorite.
babe.
He doesn't know it. He doesn't know it.
Really?
He's
Your
the
name?
babe.
That's a good.
Trust
you're
me,
my main
Eminem
squeeze.
wants to be your babe too. Don't worry.
He just doesn't know. Yeah, he does. He just doesn't know.
You like Eminem too? Well,
Name
we share a
squeeze.
crush, so.
I Eminem crush.
We got so much in common, babe.
That's a lot of crushing going on. We should get some crushed sodas.
Oh! So I was going to talk about Mostly Ghostly, but before I heard that you and Ricky, Bobby and Ricky.
Yeah.
Wow, Ricky, Bobby.
Charlie, you would have been down that.
Shake the baby, baby, shake the baby.
I want to know more about the movie Towels.
Oh my God.
Hey, listen, bro.
Tell me how you know about
We've
this
already
movie.
done.
I did a little cyber stalking.
It broke loose. It was out there. I told you.
Bro,
It went all.
wait,
went
I
did?
I told you, man.
You finally did Towels.
I told you.
Because I'm working on the sequel of Towels Napkins.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
actually very disappointed because the new cast they got in the new one is just it was such a great start. Towels was listen. So
Was it a
the
breakout
director,
role?
The director and writer came to me when it was being started and created it. And they actually started off a Kickstarter. And I can't believe, Kickstarter works magics, and after that movie came out, I was just very...
Tell me that had a German director attached to it, like it's a high concept art film. Like, I want to make movies that towels with...
Portuguese, he was Portuguese.
He was Danish? Yeah, he's Danish, okay? Yeah, it's, I want to get inside and prefer of the tower, like...
Exactly,
Is
and
it like that? Or?
I've grown up my whole life, telling these guys, I'm gonna do a movie called Towels, and I always tell them, they're like, so what are you in? Ryan Ochoa from iCarly, from Pair of Kings. I'm like, and me from Towels. I always had the inspiration, and the movie is finally out there, and I'm so glad it's out there. And it's
have you seen Towels?
I've not seen Towels.
Well, you can go on. You can see the trailer on IMDb.
I don't trust this kid. Did you actually do a mini production of Towels?
I'm lost.
I know. You should tell the folks at home.
People watching it.
Yeah.
Well, how did he know about?
I don't know.
Yeah, did somebody tell you?
Like I said, I've got my sources.
Okay, well, since you guys...
No, I saw that interview. I think her name was Chelsea.
Oh, yeah.
In New York.
Okay, in all seriousness.
Oh, that's
time
what you did say.
we're somewhere, and something happens where it's just kind of like awkward, or it's like joking, like, oh, like, especially with Ryan, like, when they recognize Ryan, like, we might be at a restaurant or something like that, and it'd be like, they might be awkward, and all of a sudden they come up and be like, oh, do you need any help, this and that, and they're like, just let us know, this and that, like, where obviously they recognize Ryan, and they'll walk away, and they'll be like, we'll be like, yeah, she recognized me. Like, yeah, and I think they recognize us from Towels. Joking around like a
because
movie.
there's no movie out there, unless
They might
I'm wrong.
recognize
I
me from I Didn't
apologize.
Do It, Night Shift, and I can go on and on, bro.
Yeah, there's just I haven't seen any movies called Towels, and I don't know if there is any, but I haven't seen one, so it's just a total made up one, and I'm like, I just made it up, and I think it's just funny to me.
If Towels were a movie, what would it be about?
It would open up. You know how like they do like a flashback, it would open up with Ryan in this towel doing this. Have you ever heard, you guys know WWE? Wrestling?
Yeah.
Ryan, when he was younger, he liked this character, his name was Val Venus, and he'd always come out with his shirt up, but he'd have a towel, and then he'd get in the ring, and he'd do this dance, and all he'd take the towel off. So it would show Ryan as a young kid doing it, and open up with a towel, and the whole movie would be inspired
Exactly.
by towel.
And the main shot that the director told me about. He told me what he said this is going to be the golden point. He wants this as an inborn. He wants a little boy, probably Raymond's age, 12. He wants him to just sit there.
What do you age of the character?
Well, if it's gonna say little boy,
I can talk him down, but so what he really wants is he wants that shot where the kids focus,
I only do guest
it's
stars.
that whole
Just a guest
pan,
star?
and then it zooms out, and then he puts his hand against the wall and he starts doing the swivel. It's great.
No,
Can you show the viewers what the
you
swivel
know what
is?
swivel is? 5, 6, a 5, 6. Swivel, swivel,
It's
swivel.
just like a,
Swivel, swivel.
it's just like that's the swivel.
Just a little swivel.
In the towel.
Yeah.
In the towel, right?
In the towel.
So
picture the towel.
So the towel wraps around, ties it right there, right? Bam.
Swivel,
Pulls
swivel,
them all,
swivel.
and
And that's a whole movie.
And that is the key point right there.
That's the climax. That's the
It's a
climax.
short
That's the climax before the climax, because the climax is the girlfriend walks in and
It's the
she
pre-climax.
sees that and she breaks up with him.
Well, that's what Towels would be about.
Exactly.
I
So
can't
it's just
believe
it's.
I can't believe this interview
I'm honestly, I'm so shocked that it actually got out. It's worked.
Bobby,
out
that's the first step, Bobby.
That's
Word
the
of
first
mouth.
step.
Yeah, it's all makeup. It's all.
The second step
Bobby,
is
it's not a dream anymore, dude.
Is this real life?
Guys, I'm this Splatman.
dream, wish, believe, baby.
I just had a aha moment. You and I and of course you had a hand in this too, right? We should all get together. We should make the movie Towels, and we should come up with something. That would be really fun.
Guys, Adam the Splatman.
I'm looking at
Towels.
you, executive producer. She means yes. She wants to see the movie.
That's a
Towels.
yes.
I think
And then Adam does a cameo in it. He's really 10%.
Yeah. Now I'm doing my lines. I'm like 10%. You were only an extra.
That would, you go around, you'd be like a cashier, so that would cost $10.
Yeah.
That would be 10. You know what I mean?
Did you get a 10% discount? I don't know why I'm from Jersey.
How many you need 10 gallons of gas?
Yeah. I like where this is going. I like
Exactly.
We're literally talking about a fake movie.
a movie that's really old. I mean, I just wondered, like, what could towels possibly be? It has.
Guys, we can.
Or we can just call it towels and it can be nothing about towels.
I know.
It's about spoons.
Exactly.
Complete movie twist.
It needs like an Art Nouveau sort of like narration.
We already have a hook and then we're like, boom, see it.
But this is what we did. We did one shot in the movie where you actually shoot a towel, right? And that's the trailer. And the movie. There. And that is it.
We fucking publicized this thing for a year, 2 years. It's coming out.
Beach towels. It's shower towels. It's purple towels. Pink towels.
And then I see the trailer, and then it's a bloody towel. No.
And guess what? You want to be like,
Exactly.
what's the movie? It's an hour and 30 minutes, and it's literally just towels. We'll get everybody's ticket price again at $10, and then we just say,
Dude, guys, we gotta put this on Kickstarter. People are gonna hop on board.
Yeah. So before we get too far off the rails, maybe we should jump to Twitter questions.
Okay, yeah.
I had a few good questions there. From Brianna, whose actual Twitter name is Lefty. And Brianna, I like how you made your name upside down. Did you guys see that?
No.
Like, look, her name's like upside down, spelled Brianna, but
That is awesome.
it's upside down. So Brianna, if you're
That's
watching,
so fast.
tell me how you did that. I just want to like confuse people one day by just changing all of her social media.
That is awesome.
But she asked, why are they so hot?
Wow. You know, I get this question at most out of anyone in here.
Of course.
Yeah, so
I knew Ray was going to answer that question.
So does it really say at Raymond Ochoa, why are you so hot? Take it away, Raymond.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's what I think it says.
That's what he like.
Raymond Ochoa, why are you so hot? Raymond Ochoa, why are you so hot? You know,
That's what it is.
I was born that way, so,
Like Lady Gaga is born this way.
you know, I was born something.
you don't want to hear my response?
What's your response, Ray?
Well, only three of us Ochoas are hot.
3/4.
3 out of
3/4 of the Ochoa Boyz are good looking.
I think what Ray's saying is he thinks he's the hottest.
Hey, honestly, I actually am glad that he thinks he's the hottest because it helps us out. Next question, please.
Next.
Tihan, wow, Tihan Ochonizer. Did you make up this account? Is this one of your made up accounts?
He's on there.
Good night, everybody.
I gotta keep this one under control.
You know how you switch accounts? Well, I have Tino Ochoa Nazer.
He's got like a
I have
bunch of
Raymond so hot. I have Raymond the Babe. I have Raymond the Killer. It's Raymond the Splatman.
Dang, he's taking my job now.
It's like wish Raymond had Raymond's hair with Raymond.
Yeah,
You just took your name.
I know. I don't know how to feel about
It's funny
that.
though, all of a sudden you see all these accounts. That
No,
Yeah.
Ochoanizer, we know this.
Will you make a bunch of fake accounts and like make me feel? I think I need a.
Dude, Adam, you know what? For everything you do for us Ochoa Boyz, I will make you one. You know, it'd be.
Is it weird if you like see all these hey bae questions to you and you're like,
I mean,
That's-
I'm gonna pretend it's not Raymond.
that's the
It's
Ochoa,
like-
that's the Ochoa talking.
Yeah. That's weird.
Oh, Raymond tweeted me again.
Yeah. Well, there. Okay, so I'm gonna botch your name here. Tian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Tejan.
Tijan Ochonizer as favorite superhero.
Tejan.
Favorite superhero.
Favorite superhero.
Rick
She's the best
Ochoa.
one. We love her.
Rick Ochoa.
Honestly,
You're welcome, babe.
favorite superhero.
Okay, let's
I
talk
mean,
about real superheroes.
we all
Huh?
did. Obviously, you guys probably know we did Twitter pictures not too long ago. That was the Avengers. So if we went through Avengers, I mean, favorite superhero. I mean, I think Captain America he's a beast because he doesn't have any powers. He just he's a beast. You know, he's just
Captain America?
Yeah, he's just Captain.
My favorite is Iron Man.
I see.
Oh, it's actually
Put that up to the camera.
Yeah, go to the camera and then special effect that right there.
I do that on the street. I was on Hollywood Boulevard when I got it, and I was walking around. People were coming up to me too, and they would see like, "Oh my God, are you Ryan Ochoa?" Be like,
said we like all the Avengers, so Iron Man. I like Thor, but
Yes.
Let's say Flash.
I'm a
Flash.
Flash.
Avengers.
Really? Well, he's a whole. He likes.
I thought you liked
Flash, but I like.
You know
I'm
why?
Superman. I like
He's
Superman.
red. He's red.
Man.
He's red and he's fast.
Superman's the best.
Ah, okay.
So I like
Wait, just
Spider-Man
try.
too.
Fast and red.
After watching Spider-Man.
Okay, I like this one. What's the first thing you think of when someone says flabbergasted?
What? Well, the first thing I think of is what is flabbergasted? I'm kidding.
Oh, man, this kid has got me.
Okay, you guys answer this one.
Because
Flabbergasted.
he is.
You want to go ahead and do it? Hey guys, I need to go to the bathroom. You guys have some watching on your back before you answer the next one.
Like I said, Raymond, you got me under a spell.
I fell on you.
I believe anything he says.
I put a spell on you.
That's how I do it. I put a spell on you.
Flabbergasted. I mean, when the first thing, I mean, like just the word, you think like someone's bloated or something.
I know.
Bloated.
When I say flabbergasted,
Like after a meal, like, I'm not just full, I'm flabbergasted. Like, new terms for extra flabbergasted.
when I hear flabbergasted, I'm just like, God, that's a funny word.
Flabbergasted.
Gasted
of flabber.
Let me think about this.
I think I know.
Flabber mean? If you can gas it, you put them together. We eat it.
You know what I think of? Think of condescending.
Just as,
That
you think of one word, think of another word. What does flabbergasted mean to you? I think of condescending. What?
Wait, what was the question?
Well, I just wanted to point out that the person who asked this question is named Baby. So I know that's relevant to today's discussions.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Baby.
That's the real word right there.
you
That's
should
yeah.
call Justin Bieber.
Well,
Wait, is that? I think I know. I think is it Kylie?
Cobin's
Oh,
Babe
Coben.
Ray. Babe Ray.
Okay, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know this person?
Yeah, she. I just followed her
It's a
actually.
bae.
Ah, it's a babe, one of your
It's a
babes.
I think her name's Kylie. So
Okay.
forgive me. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's a bae.
it's Kylie.
Yeah,
You
sure.
guys are really nice. I mean, you're really nice to your fans. You guys are really like dedicated to your fans.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
just saying that like everybody says that, but like I've seen a lot of interviews and like I heard about that, with the story you're telling, and it's like, wow, that's really nice. Like you guys actually, care about the people.
It's the most
We're
important.
humans, and when something cool happens to us, we like
everyone, and like everyone knows, no matter what, like you don't go anywhere without your fans. You know what I mean? It's like your fans are what started, and they can be what break you at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's like without them, it's like we're nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
And with the support of them, like it helps us, and we just want to inspire other people, and if we can put a smile on one fan's face, just stuff like this, interviews like this, and then like taking a fan to lunch for a day. We were with them like the whole day. We ended up buying them shirts from the Hard Rock that day,
Oh,
and
that's where it was.
and we and we tweet them all the time. We DM them, and then that's like our overall goal with everybody.
Yeah. No,
And we
that's
try to
awesome.
spread that message to everyone around the world who says, "Oh, I'll never get to meet you." Like that one that you were just reading. I think she's in Alaska. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, I'd love to go to Alaska.
Now, before I forget, next to you there's a deck of cards.
There is a deck of
oh my gosh.
I'm gullible.
We're in Bobby's world now.
Cards? What did I?
Look at Bobby sat up out of his seat.
I don't do card tricks there.
I can.
Is that where we got him, or is I about to see like?
I mean, I that's what I heard in an interview, and I was like, I should bring a deck of cards. I don't
Adam, you
wanna-
came like
Yeah.
prepared.
Well, I didn't want to put you on
You
the
know more.
spot.
You know more about me. Well, let's
But-
find out. Let's find out.
Aside-
So,
hold on,
so who would like to be my volunteer? I need one volunteer from the audience.
Oh, I'm not in.
There's two.
Please raise your hand, please.
I think Christine raised her hand.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I?
One volunteer.
One volunteer.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So I got all 4 kings and all 4 queens, right? Now I want you to go ahead without telling me. I want you to just go ahead and just memorize one of them. You can go mouth it to the camera or do whatever you want. Go ahead.
I felt like that was kind of loud.
No,
That was-
I
it was-
didn't-
I heard
I
it.
didn't hear you
I
coming
feel
late.
like you should come back over here and like dramatically mouth that.
I'll tell you
I
what.
got you. Wait, hey.
Da-da-da.
Other one.
Okay.
Okay, so my first one.
There's the thumbnail right there.
question is,
I'd be like, what
is your
happened?
card in that? Is it in there? Okay. So I'm just gonna do this a few times just to get a feel of the cards and everything. Is it in there?
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Do you remember your card or you just blanked out?
I remember.
Were you lost in my eyes? I mean, I don't know. I'm
I
sorry.
You lost
It might have been.
Okay.
Using his
Is it there?
powers on you.
Are you sure?
His baby powers.
Okay. Now here's what I'm gonna do. We're about to play a game. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You like game?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as I
I
win.
feel like I'm getting hustled here, don't you? Hey, you like games?
Well-
Yeah, sounds good.
So
I'm really taking your wallet right now.
So here's what I want to
Ray,
do.
come over.
I want to actually play a game, and it's like a lie detector, okay? So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a few questions, and you can lie to me, tell me the truth. Whatever you do, the cards are going to know. So you could,
Okay.
and they know the truth, and the cards are going to know. So whatever I ask you, just go ahead, okay? So first, is your card a king or a queen?
I think it's a king.
Are you sure? You think it's a king?
What is that?
It must be a queen, right? No, it's not this card, but it must be a queen.
Must be.
Okay, is it a black card or a red card?
It's a red card.
Are you sure? Okay, so it must be a diamond or is it a heart?
Diamond.
Are you gonna lie to me again?
OMG.
Wait, so your card must be the queen of hearts, right?
Yes. It is the Queen of Hearts.
I am flabbergasted. You're condescending? High five on the callback. Holla. Why are you condescending? It doesn't make sense. Just you will be flabbergasted. Ryan's got mixed signals. That was pretty good. That was good.
Okay, and I can show him a trick real fast. Ready?
One of
So this
probably
is
one
called
of my favorite games.
this is called hit and fire. So every time
You
you,
gotta
say a
watch
black
this
card, you say hit. You say a red card, you say fire. So like cannonball is it's like fire, and then so it's like.
Gotcha. Fire. Dang! I like how you walk off, you're like, that's where that goes. That's how you do it.
And now you know how to play hit and fire, ladies and gentlemen.
You should have been right up in his face where you could see it.
Now
Hey
for next
guys.
time.
Okay.
Was that a magic trick? This kid, nothing but lies. Nothing but deception.
Bobby, think of a number, Bobby. Think of a number. Watch this.
7.
7. Dude, you said 7?
Yeah.
Don't you have to like share that with somebody else?
Well, we are brothers.
Oh, okay.
Well, me and Ryan at the same time on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 42.
187.
Not always playing.
What number am I thinking of?
You will win that battle.
Hey,
16.
Hey, Bobby, what's that number I'm thinking?
133.
No, 7. Dude, we always show 7, bro.
That's a pair of
We just
games.
did 7, so I thought maybe we'd change it up.
That is, if you know, that's one of the first, well, it's different numbers, but in Ryan's.
No, it's those numbers. 7 and 1.
I will now guess the number
my twin brother said. Okay, Boomer, I have a number. I will now guess that number my twin brother said. And 7. Nope, 133. Dude, we always do 7. Those girls look smart. I had to go triple digits. Dang.
That's the first part. That's the first episode. The
That's
first thing you
how
hear
bad
in Pair of Kings is the first
Okay,
pilot.
now you know that the ghost
okay.
story isn't. Well, I'm not lying. That's true. He watches his.
Okay, how many times do I watch
But
Pair of
obviously
Kings?
you watched it because he knew it too, right?
Exactly.
You watch your
Because
That's
the first time you said, okay, like guess numbers, the first thing they did was sing Pair of Kings. I'm glad you like my
Well,
show.
I mean, there's a lot on TV, but I mean, come on, Pair of Kings was the best show on TV, and you had to watch it. I rewound that thing. I meant, yeah, I rewound it a lot. I rewound it a lot. You didn't delete the episode, right?
What episode?
I mean,
Any of them?
No.
when Pair of Kings is, you're flipping the channels and Pair of Kings is on, you're like, oh yeah, I'll watch this episode. Like, or
No,
you're just
Ryan's like,
yeah,
Pair of
whatever.
Kings is on.
Yeah.
Ryan was the biggest fan of the show. Like he never missed it. I mean, a couple. If we had like a very occasional, if we had to like do an event, but you know he was always there at the time when it started to air the new episodes. You know, and Now it's weird. We don't really watch it all the time.
Nah,
We'll see,
I
you
don't
know,
watch it.
but
We have all the episodes still.
when he was on the show, he was like the biggest fan of it. He was always tweeting. He was always watching episodes. You know, like we hear a lot of like these actors. They don't even like to watch themselves on camera or anything. You know?
Right.
But Ryan was the biggest fan of him. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go back to the Twitter question.
So, Ryan, we got off subject. We were talking about towels, which is big. But I do want to talk to you about Mostly Ghostly. I saw the trailer finally because I saw it on your IMDb, and
on my IMDb?
yeah.
It's on there now?
Yeah, no, it's been on there. I was looking for the trailer, and then I saw your tweet today.
I had no idea. I just saw it. I saw it on. How did we see it? Yeah, I saw. We got an article that the movie was coming out.
Yeah.
And then we were like searching for it. Then I was like on images, and I saw an image, and then it said it looked like a picture from the trailer or something. So then I like started looking up, and then it's on like Universal Studios, Universal Pictures website, and on their YouTube. So that's why I saw it.
So it's based off of an R.L. Stein book. Mostly Ghostly is a book series, and this one was a book written in 2005, right?
No, it's Mostly Ghostly. Haven't Met My Girlfriend.
Okay, yeah. So, and you play Max Doyle, the main character in it.
Yeah.
So, what's this all about?
You did your research.
Man, you're good. Well, you can tell them. No, well, I play Max Doyle. He's kind of like, he's like this, kind of quirky kid who, between having trouble with his older brother who's always like picking on him and messing with him, he likes this girl, Cammie, who's played by Bella Thorne. And my brother's actually Caleb Worthy from Austin and Alley. But then he likes Cammie, who's Bella Thorne, and then he also sees two ghosts. And like he just like so much going on between trying to get a date with Cammie to trying to help the two ghosts that he sees, who's Madison Pettis and Rashawn Fagan, trying to find their parents. Which, if you saw the first one, that's like they're trying to find their parents. But then this one, you kind of find out more about who they are and what they're doing. And then he's trying to get a date with her, and then he kind of help his brother out too. But then, it's just like action-packed. There's so much going on. But then the whole thing is that Fears, who's like the main bad guy from the first one, he's trying to release his undead army on Halloween. So, and then I have the ring that can kind of control them. So the whole movie's basically about how he's trying to get my ring from me too, because I can kind of control the ghosts. So there's a lot going on in the movie.
I like it. By the way, feel free to, if you want to...
I'm good. This is my new spot right here.
If he wants to sit right there.
Yeah, we've changed camera angles, my bad. Thank you, Rick, for being a team player and like being perched up there.
Oh my gosh, this interview's just getting started now.
They're gonna be like, how's Ricky up there?
Let's start all over.
All right, is rehearsal all done now?
There you go.
I think
Hi,
we're.
Adam. I'm Raymond. Okay,
Yeah.
I think we're ready to do this.
Yeah.
now start recording.
So, Mostly Ghostly. Okay, so now, how long were you guys filming for?
We filmed for, it was like 6 weeks. Yeah, it was like, a little over a month. We filmed in like 22 days of filming. We did it. And we actually, it was gonna be 22, but then we actually we got so much done at the soccer field stuff. Like in this one, there was a lot of soccer going on and everything. And so we had like a week at the soccer field because we shot like that, and we shot like in the gym at like this park. But so they had like a week, they had 6 days there, but we finished in 5 days, so we had like a day off, so it was cool. Like we were hustling, it was all professionals. Like, my dad in the movie is Eric Allen Kramer, who's from Good Luck Charlie. My mom is Gigi Rice. And pretty much they're just all pros, and it was like easy and super fun working with them. Like the movie was, it was like, dude, like the perfect movie for all of us. For me, it was like, a dream come true just to work with friends, and we got to work on Universal Studios on Wisteria Lane.
Nice.
These kids got to be in it. We got a song in the movie. I was doing
Unfortunately,
stunts.
we got to be in it.
Oh, cut that
It's
out.
okay. You probably got to cut it anyway.
Unfortunately, I got to work with Ryan Ochoa.
He's fanboying inside right now. But yeah,
Okay, now, one thing I was going to ask you too, you're on set, you're acting, you have to play a certain character. Essentially, you have to be on all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you ever have like bad days? I guess all of you are actors. Do you have bad days on movie sets? And how do you get through that?
Well, you just have to know that it's a privilege to be on filming. So you can't really have a bad day walking into filming. It's just two things that don't make sense. So when you walk in there, you're so excited that you're privileged to know that you're about to see. Like I was filming the night shift on in New Mexico. And it was just walking in there. It was like, wow, it's actually like this is a dream role. Like you're about to be on NBC, which is a huge network, Because I've been on Disney, I've been on ABC, and I'm now after watching the show, I'm honored to be on that show. They're kicking themselves right now because they want to be on the show, but it's really a joke.
Raymond's gonna end up in the dumpster.
I know.
This interview never goes to a director in my life.
Yeah, half of that's very inspiring, very mature, and the other half I don't know so much. But
was he just lying?
No, but
NBC,
honestly,
I love you, NBC.
Yeah.
But they were lucky to have me.
it's like a privilege to work in.
No, it's like performing too. It's like, you just gotta learn to shut everything off, and focus on it. It's like, yeah, of course everybody has bad days and stuff, but it's like, when we go in front of fans too, it's like, you can't deliver that kind of behavior to them too,
Exactly.
It's like, you gotta accept that, man, they came to see you. It's like, let your other problems go for a while and enjoy what you're doing and accept that you're having fun performing and people came to see you and watch you.
Right.
Just like filming. It's like how many times people drop everything and move out from somewhere else to thrive for that and strive for that career, and it's like if you're having that opportunity, it's right in front of you, you blow it
But also, Ricky,
of a bad day.
Especially with like on stage, like you said about on stage, like and our type of show, like we're all about jumping around and having fun and smiles on our face like the whole time. And I mean, it's every time you see us, it's this like. It's not like we're just putting it on, like it's super fun. Like I remember we were in the Bay Area, we were backstage about to go out to perform, and we had the lights off, we were all lighted up, we had all of our light stuff, our party stuff, and we're like, dude, this is super cool. Like everywhere we go, we can just like go out and party with the fans and throw out stuff and just have fun. So like aside from everything else, like that one moment, like it's just like we're on and we're ready, and there's no other like problems and like I feel like there's no other like worries in the world.
I have to say when you like get filming for a show, if you're not offered the job, you think about yourself. You're like, all these kids also auditioned for this role, but or whatever network, they chose you. So like it's a privilege, it's an honor just to be working with it. So it's just like you can't really have a bad day because it's a privilege to work on in filming. But also when you're performing with these guys. It's a
no jokes.
You can't have a bad day and your brothers that share a room.
It's awesome. It's awesome to just know that you're about to perform with your brothers.
You don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to be playing guitar
right.
and have the singer kind of just be the head. It's like all four of us are.
Well, yeah, we're
basically
equal on
leads.
stage too. That's what's cool. We all have. But another thing is I'm thinking about myself. If I came to watch one of my favorite performers and they had a bad day and they whatever, I have one opportunity, this guy comes out here, say Eminem, Eminem, I come to see Eminem and and I live somewhere else and he's only out there a certain amount of times and he comes out and he has a total bad show and it's like I paid this money and and he couldn't perform well for me, but he do it for other people. It's like, so that's why we try to deliver that too for everybody, and that's why we did our style of music too, where it's fun and exciting, so for that one day people can live and have a fun experience with us.
Exactly.
Do you guys enjoy one over the other versus film and music?
No, that's something that there's so many. It's like the same there's
two
perks
different
of being
worlds.
an actor and there's perks of being performing. Like a perk of being performing is you get to even if I was just performing, it's even cooler that you get to perform with your brothers. Mm-hmm. And then acting is just I don't know.
There is. I mean, there's so many. It's two different worlds, and there's a lot from the music, and there's a lot still that we haven't seen. That I mean, being on the radio and driving the car, and all of a sudden you're on the radio. It's like we haven't even experienced that yet.
We've fallen in love with it just from
performing.
The experiences and where we've got to go and the music that we get to listen to, our music that we get to listen to and performing it. But now we can imagine listening to our song on the radio or going in front of hundreds of thousands of people, that's
Yeah, I was wondering that when you just said that earlier.
But then being being behind the camera on a film set, oh my gosh, I mean that's another thing I love. And then especially live audience, on Pair of Kings, when people are laughing at you and you're feeding off their energy, 150 people laughing or busting up at you, and you're just you just know, and you're ready to hit the next joke. Like you feed off of that stuff, and that's like being on stage, but for an actor, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, like they're like completely the same, and I wouldn't trade any right now. And I mean, it's been tough. Yeah, we have to admit it's been tough, you know, balancing it between all of us because we all are actors. And like I said, you know, we all do want to act and do music, but you know, we know that we can manage it somehow.
Yeah.
We have great parents who, my dad does the music, mom does the acting, so they like work together.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, so it's like,
so enthusiastic.
yeah, exactly.
Thanks,
You know, they work,
Dad.
you know, they work together. Like, oh, you know, my dad's like, oh, we got to be here for music. And mom's like, oh, we have an audition this time. Okay, well, let's go here. You know,
It's
it's
like
like
we're trying
there's
to
a lot
set up
going
this
on,
interview.
but
It's-
you know,
It was impossible.
the most important thing is that we want to do it, and we know that it's not, you know, it's super fun to us. So it's like, you know, we
We'll risk that opportunity.
And it's not just one, like we said, the perks, not just, I just like to be on the stage. It's like, it's all of it. Going in the studio, recording, like
my God.
that's one of my favorite. I mean, I love being on the stage in the fan. Like it's a whole nother feeling, but I just like being in the studio and making new songs and like, you know, using your creative process. Because like I said, I'm the creative, you know, but being on stage and getting that energy of people appreciating you and stuff, that's a whole nother world, you know, like, but it's.
I always wondered what that feeling is like for, you know, for somebody who does perform either acting or singing, that first initial like, gosh, we made it type thing, you know, like regardless of how, you know, big, small, whatever thing you guys do, that feeling of like, you know, like you said, when you hear your song on the radio for the first time eventually, or when you're like, oh my gosh, I got this part of the movie, like that must be such an amazing feeling.
Oh, and you know, even, you know, we've seen ourselves, because we see with new artists that come in and perform with us, you know, is we know that we've kind of established ourselves, because just when people say, up next the Ochoa Boyz, and everybody starts screaming, it's like, that's a great feeling knowing that we put this together, you know. There was points where they know it's like, oh yeah, but now it's just like, it's that kind of response everywhere we go now, you know, so it's fun, you know.
Yeah,
I
and
really love
being
it.
as young as you guys are, are you guys, when, you know, like later on down the road, do you plan on doing anything like different as far as like your genre of music, or is there certain like actors or, you know, performers you want to work with at some point?
That's a good
or-
question.
Well, we always think about it. Like LMFAO was like a big inspiration to us, and you know he does like he talks about vodka and like partying in the club and stuff. But we're like the young LMFAO, so it's
Right.
party water, and it's
And root beer.
go root beer.
Exactly.
Not yet. They haven't sponsored
Yeah,
us
no,
yet.
they have like so it's
I'm just kidding.
Dancing.
we're not working with root beer
You know,
yet.
Raymond's gonna call my
Dancing.
company soon and be like, yo,
It's Coke, so we just wanted to think party Coke.
Dancing with Chuck E. Cheese.
No, I mean, I don't know, because it's like, obviously I'm old enough to, but it's like, you know, we have Raymond, so it's just the time, but dance music.
What are you saying, Ricky? You don't want me in the group?
You're holding me back, man. No, I mean, doing dance music, it's like, you know, it's the perfect genre, because it's like, it's the biggest thing in the world, and it's like, you can talk about anything, it's just dance music is dance music, you know, so
Yeah.
it's like, when that time comes, it doesn't matter what you're talking about, the thing, so it's like, who knows, it might change what we're saying later on, but,
Right.
you know, we wouldn't change our genre, you know.
Yeah, like I mean, the best is that like the other day we were talking, and we remember like when we like were first having meetings like with, you know, managers and producers, and they were like, you know, you guys gotta, you know, you have to establish your genre, your type of music. So I mean, obviously we know now, like, you know, we were like, yeah, you know, we're like party music, but like we were saying, when you listen to a song, the way you like know it's an Ochoa Boyz song is the energy. Every song, you know, we're it's high energy. It's, you know, bass so loud. it's just, you know, lots of energy in the song, and it's like just really fun.
Everything's well now. It's like every song we have a tag in there. There's some. It's just like everything's thought out now, and every song we do, like, you know, boys you like.
Energy and bass.
Yeah, and every one of our songs we have the tag "boys you like." It's somewhere in there. It could be in the post-chorus, the chorus. It could be in the middle of a rap, but it's somewhere in the song.
Dance, whatever.
It could open up as a tag anywhere, but it's somewhere in the song. And then the dance music energy. It's like we know our genre, we know our style of music, like what we're doing now, you know. So it's fun.
So now it's just, you know, finding, you know, cool things to talk about, you know, just like cool things for our age group with, I mean, even me, you know, even though I'm 18, it's, you know, we can't talk about, you know, stuff like, you know, alcohol and stuff like that. But the coolest thing is that we don't want to talk about that stuff right now. It's like, you know, we want to stay young, and even, you know, he does, like, he's kind of joking, like,
Young and wild.
like with us, we're like you still look at us like as a young group, you know.
Right,
So-
and younger people to do.
And that's
look up
what
to you guys.
exactly. Yeah, and like one of the main things is parents like our music for some reason because we know we can, you know, obviously send a song to someone as a message to motivate. We're all about like motivating and inspiration, rapping without. We're basically showing, you know, I'm trying to get there.
We did
Motivated
create our own
without,
genre. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
our genre. We call it hip hop hype, and it's
Now-
really
now-
Like what do you see? We're basically showing that you can rap without cursing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Cursing
you know,
or
like
cussing. That's the same thing.
yeah.
I mean, it's refreshing to see young people making music that's not like so left field of what their morals actually are.
Exactly. And like when you, and like kind of when you think about us, like as boys, they're like, oh yeah, you know, they're, you know, good-hearted, kind, you know,
Yeah.
down-to-earth kids, and like, and
Raymond's
then,
good looking.
who just love to have fun. I'm like, yeah, that's not in our music.
But everyone knows it's true.
write that in a note sticky note. I'll make sure I never write that.
But everyone knows it's true.
I don't think you need a reminder.
Bieber hairdo, Raymond Ochoa.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like, you
I
know,
got the beat
it's in
stuck
our
on my
music
head.
too, so that's cool. You know.
Very cool.
I just wanted to say back to like the like having a bad day like on a set. I was thinking back to Mostly Ghostly when I was like, you know, because I'm like the, you know.
September 2nd. Second.
Thank you. See, he's got it.
September 2nd.
I'm gonna put a thing on the screen.
I'm gonna
God.
September
Yeah.
2nd is
Yeah,
most
just right across.
ghostly.
Just right across.
Right.
No, I was just like thinking back, like, you know, I was, you know, I'm like the, you know, the lead actor in the movie, and it's just like something that, you know, I wanted to bring the energy and like that, you know, fun and excited vibe every single day. And I got, you know, great responses, like looking back saying, you know, we had so much fun, you know, in this movie, like, you know, you came to set every single day with a smile on your face and ready to work. Like, I just think that having a bad day is just like, that's
Doesn't
like
happen.
It's out of the
ridiculous.
question.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, I cannot picture, even if I was like having a bad day, I can't imagine walking on set and just like, because I know that it would come out like on camera, you would see that, you know? And like when you see the movie, like, you know, with all of us, everyone in the movie, you'll see like, yeah, they had a blast on the movie. And like, you know, for me, like, it was just like so much fun, and I was just like so honored to be a part of it, and especially with everybody else in the movie. So yeah, I just feel like every project I want to feed off that vibe that I did off, even, you know, the ship Pair of Kings and every movie before, but mostly Ghostly too.
No, one of the main things, since we're still talking about it, is like, obviously with when it comes to shows, mainly because you got to see the same people day in, day out, pretty much 7 days a week most of the time. Movies, you know, they end quicker, but it's still a long time. What it is it all reflects off the actors most of the time, because the crew, if one of the actors doesn't treat the crew right, you know, the crew won't want to be there, and that's their job. What they wanted to do was they grew up wanting to do what they wanted to do, you know what I mean? And if you're taking that away from them and not making them want to do their job because one of the actors that they're working with is treating them wrong, you know,
Making them
it's,
feel unimportant.
exactly,
You know,
it's like,
Yeah.
and one of the main things was Ryan's show. When he was on his show, he knew every crew member, every job they did. He talked to them. He spent time with them. Like he
the
would
grips and the
anyone, and after
everyone,
like we didn't leave till like 3 or 4 hours after he was wrapped, because he would go talk to every person.
After I had already wrapped and finished school, so that was, you know, 2 afters after I wrapped. So I mean, yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I was like, I loved being there. I didn't want to be anywhere else. But it kind of shows because everyone, majority of people who worked on our music video were crews from Pair of Kings.
Yeah.
You know, the DP, a lot of the grips, the makeup artist did tattoos on us. Both makeup artists were from Pair of Kings.
Well, let's just say we have a director, the director of the music video, Dave Angus. We did a movie with him, like, it was like 6
We
years
did Christmas
ago.
Carol.
Christmas
With
Carol
Jim
was like
Carrey.
6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Six? Yeah, 2006.
And it was like 8 years ago, 7 years ago. And we're still friends with him, and he's just like, and he was the AD on it, the first AD, so, and now he directed the music video. That's how close, like, we get to people we work with. So it's
Everybody.
pretty cool.
Really, yeah.
But going back to the fact that
Like, we're going to dinner after this.
Yeah.
No, the fact,
is
the fact that you said
Katsuya.
We're gonna do some shout outs. We're actually not wearing our
Yeah.
fanciest colors, but Ryan's wearing some.
These are Bellotto footwear. I'm repping the Aristocrat 3s. He's wearing the Gladiators. He's wearing the Knights. And I don't know what you're wearing.
Atlas.
The Atlases. That's
Atlas.
what
Atlases.
Bobby's wearing the Knights with no shoelaces.
I'm a rebel.
So shout out to
Wow,
Bellotto
that's cool.
Footwear for always supporting us. Shout out to Electric Styles.
Cha-cha-chi mamas.
Chachi Mama.
Rolf Blue.
We want to give a shout out also to Rolf Blue and Belt Envy.
Volute Life.
And last final shout out to our Ochoanizers. We love
Wow.
you.
The Ochoa
Guys,
Boyz. Love you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Tune in for more Splat Chats. This is the Ochoa Boyz. Everyone give a round of applause.
Make
Some
some
noise.
Thanks for having us.
The studio audience that we have, you know.
Hope you liked the video. Subscribe to his channel, to their channel, Splat Color.
And
Black
follow
Colors.
us too, Ochoa Boyz on YouTube too.
Yeah, Ochoa Boyz.
No, subscribe is what you say.
Info. Well,
He
not
doesn't get no lingo.
Follow us at Ochoa Boyz. Follow me at Ryan Ochoa.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Raymond Ochoa 12.
See mostly ghostly.
September 2nd.
Twitter at Rick Ochoa 21 and Instagram.
Instagram, one crazy right.
Robert Ochoa 125 on Instagram and Twitter. Two Boys and Blue Eyes on YouTube.
Because he has super eyes. I'm just gonna say it.
Nice.
Good call, good
That
call.
was good.
There we go.
Thanks for watching. Ochoanizers, we love you. Boys you like.
Out.
Adam.
Out.
Christine. What is that name?
And this has been the pilot.
The pilot episode of Splat Chats, where the chats are brought to you by Splat.
And that's when the splat goes.
Bam.
Boys you like. Out.
That was wow.
Just kidding.